Yes, everybody, John here live. First full proper album reaction from the new studio. We're in beta at the moment. We're going to add stuff to the walls. As I say I'm going to do that. But I'm keen for your suggestions, actually. So any interior designers out there, let me know. Yeah, the first full album reaction from the new studio, and what a way to do it. My man JID with God Does Like Ugly. I've got no doubt this is going to be fantastic. I'm going to ask you two favors. The first one is just to drop a like on the video, and if you're new and you haven't yet, do subscribe. And the second one is just to know that if you want to watch this uncut, it was there early as well, and all the album reactions uncut and early, along with exclusive stuff, link down in the description to my Patreon. That's how I've been able to do this with your support for so many years. Okay, without further ado then, JID, God Does Like Ugly. And look, I've got space to react into. I can open my arms. What a world. Let's go.
Fly guy does like ugly, nigga.
West Side Gun. Come on.
You niggas don't even fucking take care of your kids, nigga. Fashion week coming up.
First of all, what the fuck is this beat? This is not even loud. I need to make this louder in my ears. Second of all, I'm seeing and that wasn't a West Side Gun impression. If it was, it would have been a terrible one. I'm seeing there are no features listed here. However, there is clearly a feature here. Good news. I don't know any of the features. I haven't seen any of it. I actually unfollowed a fuckload of music accounts because you were all pissing me off. Too much drama, not enough music, not enough art. Too much drama, not enough art. Anyway, talking of art, West Side Gun.
Look, live from the depths of hell, with angel wings that have yet to flail, and fans argue about record sales like they record execs themselves.
There we go.
Like we all under a spell, and still I hope this message reaches you well. God does like ugly, and I could tell. Living check to check, niggas check the mail, another bill. Pimp my brother ain't even get no bail. Tilt the scale, if there's a way, then there's a will. Using words, doing work, moving weights like Adele. Far cry from buzzing cereal boxes on the shelves. Now I order escargot on a plate, it's a fucking snail. And my stone behind the microphone.
Cool right there as well.
It's been a long time coming, I swear, but let's be to show them above my peers, be serious.
It's tears in my eyes, I know.
Okay.
That tomorrow will bring sunny skies. It's just a moment in time.
We're going to drop back into that filthy beat though.
I'm at least pop 10 bottles, at least. Woo, this that all 3 mix. Get my dick sucked by the iPhone, nigga. 3 months at the wrench.
Look into the light from a dark place. Had plans, told God, he laughed in my face. I'm an idiot thinking that we were safe. Now they outside waiting with sawed off, soft safe, and sawed off. I'm the footprint, this ain't the blueprint, nigga, this the black print. I let it K-pop, no black pink. Good nigga, good sense, no bullshit. And Atlanta nigga living like the president. All my niggas president, inauguration, no Nixon, no Reagan, new stick, just beast, no nation under God. Indivisible with liberty, justice for the squad. Red dogs walk around the park in them apartments, tell us apart, they can't even tell us apart. Description, that nigga was dark, it was dark. Fuck, I found a spark, picked up the pen just to write some remarks. The wrongs, ugly songs from the heart. Trying to stand out in the crowd amongst fools, and it's cool, but it's not about you right now. We ain't the fucking same at all.
We ain't the fucking same.
Ugly
We
shit,
ain't the
nigga.
fucking same. Bum ass niggas.
Fucking what an opener that is. Dude, you got West Side Gun on there. You got that fucking diabolical beat. You got JID doing what he does, but with a bit of restraint. Like, you know, there's going to be parts of this album where he starts going so fast that you can't keep up with him. But they're a little bit slow. I do prefer him when he's slightly slower, when you can really enjoy the wordplay. First time, you know, you don't have to listen to it 100 times to start catching things. The little jazz interlude in the middle, fucking banging opener, dude.
Look, early in the morning, got the sun in my eyes, giving glory to God, I'm alert and alive. I ain't even sleep, I've been working, I'm tired. but it's not gonna deter my assignment. At the Lord's service like I'm working a job. Black man shouted robbing people in car. Playing crime mob, he a child of the corn. Take him in the court and on the Bible he sworn. Take him in the church, you know your mom and them going to praise the king with the crown that's provided with thorns. Breaking rules, skipping school, pulling fire alarms. Got with a pray for the boy, bow head and lock arms. And lock your car doors, he could trigger the alarm. Got caught one time and they left him with just a warning. Got baptized in cold water, it turned warm. He blacked out, don't act out, he ain't performing. The only path now is back to prison reform. Or I be trying to understand the mind of when you're living in trauma to find a way.
Fucking layers of this beat already. A minute in, it's like had an extra every 16. There's like an extra fucking layer to it, just building and building.
With a red out, I'm wearing Como, they got stone. Better come with a headshot, better hit me, drop me, get me gone. Cause when daylight come, then you gon' wanna go home. Oh,
he's decked us out. Hasn't God decked you out? Has he made you?
Nighttime, I can see the stars and moon, and the light shine down on the walls and wounds. No guts, no glory, no thugs, no goons, just us. My story, my life, my rules, my fight, my plight. When the light hit the jewels on my ice, my mood in the club off a lot of shots. Look, odds against me, I'm against the odds. Trying to get even, see the evil in my eyes. Vengeance is the Lord, so I leave it up to God. But if he don't move forward, I'ma get me mine. As you cleaning out your closet, I'ma empty mine. And if it's just in case I'm in the wrong state of mind, which I am most of the time, but then I toe a thin line. Diamonds and gold shine, twinkle and glisten, so the symbol like Voltron and try and get your attention, but I give it to the Most High. Millionaire, multi-talented, multitasking master, multifaceted, multi-functioning standard. 4-5 caliber, 4-5 passengers, no life matters when matter whatever. So meet the pastor, open the Bible up and read a chapter. I'm trying to free the shackles. My brother back inside a cell, so I just said a prayer.
Can I get a witness in here? Somebody.
What a track. What a track. That's on first listen, the production, the instrumentation, his performance on the track, the flows, the lyrics, the subject. I mean, God does, what's it called? God Does Like Ugly. Obviously, we're getting some like deep conceptual stuff here about the Most High, as he speaks about here, but also the internal, the Christ within, I guess you would call it in this respect. I think that track's just going to get better and better and better with every listen as I get further and further into the lyrics. I mean, it's brand new, so there won't be much into. I mean, the lyrics will be printed, but the interpretations won't be there yet. Fantastic track. First two amazing, and now Work, which we've heard before. Let's keep going. We do the whole album. We don't skip tracks.
Driving filled with 1955, and I'm on 85, doing 95 in a 1952 Dodge. I done seen so much with two. They try, but like Denzel Washington and Book of Elijah, niggas moving blind and a little behind. And if you forgot, here's a little reminder that I'm still chopping wood, still grinding, still rhyming. Popping in, I be on kill timing. In a rough, I'm like a real diamond. In a cut, I like a chill climate. Pretty much, I'm just a cool nigga.
There's something about sometimes when you hear a single, which I thought was okay, but far from his best track ever. Suddenly within the context of an album, even though it's only the third track, makes it work, no pun intended, a little bit intended. It makes it work so much better, you know what I mean? You get that? Like a single out of context, sometimes you're like, okay, I'm all right. But yeah, suddenly within the body of the album, it makes a lot more sense. I think it's because you hear something like this and it's like, oh, is it all going to be this sound?
Talk about Grammy. First step, nigga got paid homage. Step 2, step through like Bron and Bryant. Take off the head of a giant. Step 3, nigga, fuck them, just me. So I get that. Gotta kick back, watch nigga, let Ron burn like a lit match. Let grown men get down love. Lift with your legs, little bro.
Get your ass up. 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 Get your ass up.
So far, 3 for 3, easy. It's been an amazing year for rap music so far, and an amazing month. When did Clips come out? Like a month ago? It's been with the house move, I can't even remember what's day to day and week to week, but Clips, Freddie, and Alchemist, and now this, assuming it keeps up this standard throughout, which I'm sure it will, is a hell of a month. Really is.
Understand it. The pain made them understand. Shit, the sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The wind tried whispering the warning. I swear it's like a party every day in them apartments. You was raised in them apartments, dang. jump a shot or join a gang in them apartments. My mama say we gotta get away from them apartments. It's graves in them apartments, and they ain't got to end this way, cause we ain't started shit.
I don't give a fuck about no industry beef. Ain't nobody give a fuck when Tay was dead in the street.
So I'm gonna have to actually look up who this is. Sometimes I'm terrible at catching features. It was it. That's JID. What? Oh, my bad. Really?
The gang in them apartments. My mama say we gotta get away from them apartments.
Is that him with the
Graves in them
vocal thing?
apartments, and they ain't got to end this way, cause we ain't started shit.
I don't give a fuck about no industry beef. Ain't nobody
That's
give a
him?
fuck when Tay was dead in the street. I don't do the shit you see on the screens.
I
I've
suppose
been
it is,
tapped
yeah,
in
no,
with
actually,
true
it
things.
is.
I peep your rap cap and I unscrew things. I don't give a fuck about them niggas at the top. The biggest nigga on the block still get shot.
Jesus.
Pop, you thinking pop? I'm thinking, can't talk about that shit from
You gotta chill
you
out.
seen Fox. Lisa and Al-Gaib, I see a tiny line of silver. A way to make a
That's
play,
clear,
although
yeah.
they say it's unfamiliar. I'll put a bullet in Bob the fucking builder before they try and kick us out the
What?
building. What about the children? When I check a news channel, I get a similar feeling, but still, we gon' make it to heaven, high water or hell, but don't take the highways. 285 behind the damn wheel, Stone Mount locked on you, where I honed into my brilliance. It was after then I took my talents right up to Virginia. Heard they said that she for love, her shit was good, her shit was gritty. I could tell you what it was, but let bro tell you what I'm missing. Pay attention.
What's missing in my hood, I identified. Then I brought white to my hood. Shit, I gentrified. We had military arms, we would simplify. Point blank, let me simplify. I've been light post, corner boy, green box sitter, cracked apartments, the projects, the ghettos, all the same shit. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger. Between ADHD and all the pills that you gave us, how we supposed to process this anger?
The rain couldn't understand it.
I can
The
catch
pain
that
made
fucking
them
feature.
understand. Where your bark at?
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here, so hard to say goodbye. Is the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth, some of us with Nasir's as time goes by. It's an eye for an eye here. My niggas mob deep. The fittest gon' survive here. We New Jersey drive here. Chop shop ride here. This jack in the box shouldn't come as no surprise
Fucking
here.
let's go.
Niggas when kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. Candy lady right there. Zombie land right
Doves
there.
cry
Them
here.
apartments be the perfect backdrop for any nightmare.
Phenomenal. Plus the storytelling, and he even mentioned going from where he was born in Atlanta up to Virginia, and I was like, nah. That was just a line, right? And then, 10 seconds later? Pusher. And I'm thinking it's just going to be Push. Naively, perhaps the song was running out of time. Thought JID's going to come back in. And then we get Malice as well. Both of them are obviously, as always, and especially his recently, delivering at the highest level. Beats amazing. This is so good so far. And you know I've been a fan since the first time I heard him. But the evolution to this? Whew. Okay, well, obviously and clearly, 4 for 4. There's no doubt about that, is there? That fucking Prince Dove's Cry bar from Malice. Malice just sitting there like this. Sitting there like this in a million interviews. Just sitting there like this. Super serious. And then just delivering like bar after bar after bar on everything that he's been on this year. Just like this. Push's so charismatic, and then he's just there like this. I fucking love the two of them. Okay, on to the next one. What are we gonna get next? Always do the hidden feature thing, by the way. If you get such a good idea. Sounds like, look at me.
Anger all the way down to my ankles. Trying to keep ahead, so yeah, I keep one in a chamber. Putting shit to bed, we all blessed, fed, and thankful. Putting shit to bed, he bled, tears shed, painful. It's going to my head. Don't let that picture that they paint you in reflection turn deception in your brain. You won't respect and give the same. The tough exterior, black, ugly, and rough, inferior to shirt and ties. A suit with the tux temperature. Fuck it, he's sick and tired. He turn shit up. Bad wires, but not a bad guy. You know how black lives. I left the flame, they hit that game, but had to park on the deck. Took everything from under whip aside the change in the stick. It's hella dark, you can't see shit behind this 10%. 5% 10. I been all kinds of mischief. Probably when I'm riding through the city, cops think I'm riding around to get it like I'm titty. Trying to get money cause the economy is shitty. My old big car we tried to crack. Smash shit, them doors we used to kick. Jack shit, we was sleeping on the floor. It's way more important to the script. In another series of events, a lot of shit it be very unfortunate. Like I mentioned, we had a game finna go and I'm feeling a sudden suspense. I get in my car, see some glass by the door, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I knew what it was, the stadium right in the hood, my window was busted. Now I feel like we in Atlanta, you can see the channels, man, that shit gon' happen any day. Might not see bandanas, but he squeezing hammer like he John Henry, trying to beat the train, having fun with it. Bunch of young niggas trying to feel numb to the pain. I ain't tripping cause I know who responsible. It's the motherfuckers that be claiming that we too thugged out. Gangsta, everybody bugged out. Armed and dangerous, drank and playing with us.
Fucking hell. This is seriously good. The fucking ironic twist in the back verse of that track as well, where he switches it. He's telling the story about his car getting broken into, then switching about who's responsible. And then it just feeds back into the main hook. So there's a certain irony to the song there. And what I must say is JID and his production team understand that these beats, these instrumentals are supposed to move you. These are supposed to be songs. So many people seem to have lost that concept along the way. When they just, okay, let's just do a beat that never changes and never evolves, never moves over 3 minutes and then just either rap or do the melodic thing over it. And it's like, no, these are supposed to be songs. They're supposed to build. They're supposed to have peaks and troughs and crescendos and, you know, codas and open out. And this is what we've experienced from clips. To Freddie, to here. This is what musicians do and have always done. And it feels like that's been lost a little bit recently. So each individual one of these, regardless of whether you're listening and going deep into the lyrics or not, move you and move me. I should say move me, because I don't know how they're affecting you. I can assume, especially if you're watching this and you're this far into the video, but move me? Like actual, like songs to sit on their own. Fucking 5 for 5. Easy. What a way to welcome in the new era for me as well. What a privilege. In the new studio with the space. I can roll backwards. I can open up my arms. Man, what we have 15 tracks on this record. It's a long one.
From Rosewood
That's
all
fine.
around the world. Brought to you by the same niggas that gave us free.
You want a piece of that American pie?
Okay.
Probably humble you. Want that nice crib in the hills? Real comfortable. You're Juliet, I'll be Romeo Montague. My mama said me fooling around with you is irresponsible. You know how power and money do. Try to monopolize you like the man with the monocle on his eye. When I hop into the rise, a Hellcat with a vessel of guy. Cops probably stop me anytime they feel jeopardized. Pull me to the side, I go IG live. If I feel in danger, I'ma up my... Do it for the squad because there's no child ever left behind. Hold me down, dog, have my back and just protect my spine. And if they at your neck, just know it's wrecking time. Only 10 times out of 10 niggas is in attack mode. Everywhere I go, I'm good cause I know the codes. I open up my soul and then they open doors. I ain't killing shit cause of cold, it's cause I'm cold.
This is an
but I ain't do
amazing
this
song.
shit alone.
Listen
I make
to the
it known. I
lyrics.
got
Deep, like the Christ, the God within, combined with, you know, his history of where he was born and his background, sort of combining the two, the instrumental combining this sort of beautiful Middle Eastern spiritual sound almost with a bit of a grittier beat, fucking blended together. This is true artistry, mate. It's so, oh man. All I can say is what a privilege to be able to do this. And to be able to do this and listen to it with you, honestly. In the years, it's been years now, 7.5 years since I've been doing this. 7.5 years, and I think it's a solid 6 just working just on this channel on my own. There've been periods where there's just not been much good stuff coming out, and those periods, you know, it could be like 2 months, 6 months even. And it gets a little bit rough out here. Honestly, you're like, okay, it's an hour album, but like, I'm not complaining, it's just the reality of the situation. But when you get a run like this, I forgot about Tyler as well before when I was talking about the last month. It's just such a privilege. It's a privilege anyway, but to be able to share this with you, Amazing so far.
Busy saying the right is mine, I hope.
Niggas gonna be fine.
But why wind? This shit get better with time. See the movies not rewinding, my friend. We turn the VCRs to dinosaurs. The money we spend just leave us wanting more. But money make the continent spin. Built the world in 7 days. Rolled at 7, you get paid a dollar line. We was line pressing in our better days. Raising hell to get a taste of heaven gates. They can't relate. I wouldn't wait for them to
Sorry,
figure
I'm
it
gonna
out.
take that back. I was trying to catch who it was, and I was like, I'm too stupid this morning. Had a quick look. Vince Staples at fucking Hidden Features.
Days, rolled at 7, you get paid a dollar line. We was line pressing in our better days. Raising hell to get a taste of heaven gates. They can't relate. I wouldn't wait for them to figure it out. They want the dreams without the nightmares. Just a casualty of the war. It goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, snub hanging out the window. 4 G, right, stole it off Obispo. 5 years later, I was still on 65th. I'm a 12 gauge shot.
I just realized you've done the whole counting 1 to 12.
They made an angel out of
Oh,
man.
man.
They used to be an earthling, and you can say it's dirt cheap. Cause when they shooting, niggas turn to Jackie John to Kersey. Personally, I know nobody never been perfect or moved perfectly.
This album is already deep in conversation with Clips' record and with Freddie's record. They're having a chat about who gets to sit at the top. But it must be said, it doesn't matter. If this keeps on like this, we're talking 3 absolute fucking killer rap albums in the space of a few weeks. Like albums I'm going to be listening to for the rest of my life in the space of a few weeks. Now we're only 6 tracks in. It's not going. It really doesn't feel like it's going to let up. I genuinely thought hip hop was just winding down and moving in a different direction. And a bunch of artists this year have been like, not yet. And I'm not talking about the underground's always going to keep it alive. And the older guys, I mean, I guess Clips and Freddie are older guys as well. But, you know, the old legends are going to keep their thing going. But it felt like in terms of what people are actually listening to day to day, it was winding down and turning into something else. And it probably still is in some ways. But big records making big splashes, relatively big splashes, when Clips with Alfredo 2, and now I'm sure this, is a good thing. Because this genre, this is an evolution of the genre. It doesn't sound like 90s hip hop or anything, but this genre, when it's at the peak of its powers, is untouchable. It's untouchable. And if you're like me, and so many of you are, if you're like me and you love words, I'm obsessed with words, have been since I was a tiny child. Rap music has to be lyrical. And when I say that, it doesn't mean you can't make music that isn't. But for me to really, truly love it, for it to really move me and speak to my heart, speak to my soul, it has to be lyrical. And the instrumentation all has to work together, but it has to be lyrical. That doesn't mean it has to be super deep. It can be fun like Freddie's. But it has to be lyrical. There has to be that wordplay element. And you combine that with everything else and the true artistry like this. Psh. Okay, 6 for 6. I almost did that. 6 for 6. That's a spoiler. It's definitely going to be 10 for 10. Let's keep going. Skate is the next track. Anyone played that new Skate, the beta yet?
You ain't never been in Skate Town.
Niggas from the east side on a Friday night. Met a bunch of hoes at the Golden Glide. Smoking and rolling the lows and highs. Me and all the bros in a stolen ride like man, they shooting outside, so I'm staying this side. Shorty, you and I vibe, take a few shots like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in the bandana tied.
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the hoe. Green 90s foreign, got me using my 90s hard. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I'ma hit it on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down.
Hit Catcade on the Sunday, say a parking lot prayer, no gunplay. I just wanna kick back, relax, shot it booty poke in the Monday. Hop out the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I'll bring you right back to you. And they from
Oh, yeah, of course,
and all
okay.
white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get blood on my sneaks. We throwing up 4s and 1s and 3s and talking about west side, west side, west end, what's happening? West side, west side, west side.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. Auto National, you know it go down.
First listen, my least favourite track on the record. But it's a good pace switcher. It's a sound that's never done a huge amount for me, so that's fine.
Baby, what you be on? I see you driving me on, yeah. Touching, let me fall in the walkage, cross it. Still geeking about your love, but about that time it got me weak.
John Tolliver? Okay. Okay, very different sound coming up. Is that JID with weird effects on it? Yeah, it is, right? Okay, this is weird. It's kind of working.
I just wanna see the lights. I ain't worried about a holiday. I just wanna make it right. Knee deep down in that pain, call a holiday to the saint. Sipping a whole pint of that drink, smoking a whole ounce of that dank. How you get over there, that chain? She pulled out the
I ain't paying attention to it, I'm intuitive and it's a crude and booty stank. Give me one of them. Wouldn't make it hard for a nigga to leave. I know it ain't love, that's just what I need. I'm sipping a cup, I rinse and repeat. I send and repent, I send and repeat. Offender with a trick on my sleeve, a spender. On a bitch that I please, it's winter. So the rest I'ma freeze a blizzard. Shot a Senegalese, a sister, and she want me to be her mister. But I don't wanna tease or tempt her, cause you know that I read the scripture. Like it's Adam and Eve, I probably done seen it. You can follow me and I can lead on. I know you hate to be home alone with a t-shirt and no panties on, yeah.
I was a little bit unsure about this one fitting into the album overall. Obviously, you know, I'm a fan of John Tolliver's generally. But there's a gentleness to the piano and the instrumentation and JID's verse, what he did with that. The versatility. We know this already. It's been demonstrated for years. But there, when he's in that soft pocket with a bit sort of melody when he raps, you know, he did it on Working Out's the first example that I can think of his where he's like that, which had a fucking fantastic track. And there, yeah, that was just like smooth and kind of romantic, but a little bit cheeky. Still had the biblical stuff going on in there, which is a theme running throughout the record. There's so much depth to the lyrics and concepts of this album that's going to be unearthed as I listen to it more. Just as I thought maybe we were going in a slightly different direction on the record, which maybe we are. Yeah, they brought that one back to a high level. So I'm 7 for 8. I feel a little bit bad that it's not 8 for 8 for me, but I've got to be honest. That skate track didn't really do it for me on first listen.
Play the game by the code. Don't change on the game. Know your role. Never trade for my soul. Won't betray my bros. Never switch up on me, don't change. Don't switch up on me, don't switch up on me, no. Never switch up on me, never switch up on me, no. Trust me, love me, wholeheartedly.
I've been counting my blessings and spending them too. I know to keep it solid on the other side, seeing it through.
Black on this one?
Never switch on me, this ain't no multiplayer. Mobile racer, pick your mood up, party favor. I ain't tryna lose no love. They play roles like call time. Cross lines and we offline.
Never change because I make a play for the squad. Just like you need housing, food, just like you need air to breathe. So high at this altitude, seen so much you can't believe. But if we talking about the truth, this could be the proof. I'ma break the rule, chilling with the crew. Crashed in the coupe, crash bandicoot. Clean out the cash, dash, shot the loot. If you love me, tell me when I'm wrong. If you love, you should play this song. You my baby, come and put it on me. Long as you ain't being phony, only. Don't switch up on me, don't switch up on me, no. Never switch up on me, never switch up on me, no.
Love this track, man. Sounds it's gorgeous in my ears. Everyone, JID, Ty Dolla, and Black, smashed it. Smashed it. Definitely moving into a more melodic, gentle part of the album, it feels. Okay.
Why'd I take you to Nobu just to hear about your old boo boy? I'm not the shoulder to cry on. This ain't the hill that I'm about to die on. Baby, you could cry alone. Cause all that drama sound like it's a you pride.
Now, with all due respect, ma, but I am not the one who sent the text now, look. I'm not the only one who's talking about the ex now, love. I got a stain, I tried abstaining from the sex. I bust, pushing your buttons, no key. She might just lease me the pussy. At the least, I think she probably find the athlete. Actually, after me is nothing but a catastrophe.
Shut up, babe, don't ruin the moment. Aren't you tired of being alone? And don't you ever feel like you're tired of searching for somebody like me? Moving like you don't know where the fuck to find.
Cool track, smooth track, but again, I didn't love it. Honestly, didn't love it on first listen. So okay, a couple of like slightly below the extremely ridiculously high bar set by the rest of the album is fine. These are still fine tracks, and this is only a first listen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We're out of the general melodic part.
Little dog with a bite in the bark. A nice heart niggas abusing, turn to dark. A night heart looking for food and look at the booty. Nice off, maybe the bougie bitch look good with the lights off. He bust real dope moves. 1 dope boy, 2 loose screw, 3 bad black little niggas said fuck school, fuck them, fuck you, fuck dudes up. Tough dudes get touched too. Ash to ash and dust to dust. You best to bust a rusty, trusty, dusty if you rush it. Pulling up well, he got his heat and his hooligans there. Nigga fuck 12, they be jogging the player. Lil Glock 9, let it pop in the air. Ninja Turtle Raphael when he caught a shell. Better say a prayer when he walking to jail. He said he walking like he talking, then he walking it well. He said he bout to tuck a shaggy, he ain't tucking his tail. He train well, train going off of the rail. Same thing, game bang, he ain't start for bail. 3 in the back, 2 in the front, 1 in my loud, 2 in the trunk. Who got the cake? I got the drink. I'm from the east, living the streets, living for peace, yeah. He was in the Nissan, never put the heat down, giving niggas beat down, yeah. Coming in the night like a thief when it's sleep time. He be on the creep now, hey, yo. Said he finna feast now, hey, yo. They done let the beast die, hey. Trippin', I gotta get out of city, lot of shit I've been dealing with, making money, making enemies, monitor time, ticking and talking until infinity. I'm feeling fine, real good. I'm looking physically fortified, 50 feet tall, 100 wide.
Yeah, strong track. Flows insane. Insane. Okay, we got a 6.5 minute coming in. So I'm getting locked in for this one.
We watched it all go to ashes. I'd prayed for days like the last stretch. Can we go back to the magic? Don't stop wishing. Believe in miracles. Every season goes.
Okay.
Look, we gotta find a place. Shit, maybe it's near the stars. Where we could feel safe. Maybe only way to make it to the light is through the dark. But are you following the flames? Heaven was hell and vice versa. A verse of vice is writing in cursive. The grind of an author defining purpose. Talking to itself, walking in circles. In a secluded cabin somewhere cold, no phone service. So unsober, smoking something he purchased from a grower that he knows. And like sand to the beach, he brought some blow to the snow. Kinda right on the nose. Trying to find a light for years, he feels tired and it shows. Bondage, breaking and burglar, stealing swag. She steady climbing, speaking encouragement to the family. It's by design and she wearing designer. Learn to see life on the other side. Fuck if heaven was hell. Never rebel from the side of God, you've been led to prevail. Following idols that's falsified is the deadliest trail. Trying to write a happy ending story while I'm seeing something more than heaven, hell, or purgatory. We gotta find a place. Shit, maybe it's near the stars. Where we could feel safe, maybe only way to make it to the light.
Skill level is impossible. It's impossible. Skill level, colon, impossible. The way he was folding the syllables from one sort of pair of bars to the next.
It's a place I said that if you believe.
All I wanted was some money since the snotty nose. All the niggas that I know with dough left the hood and didn't tell us adios. I was taking notes. Even seen the preacher on the TV tell me send us 1999 and he can save our soul. Say it ain't so, niggas done sold us down the road. But I know God give the heaviest load to the stronger soldiers. Dark as the ocean, Bo and LeBlanc hit the blunt as we parked in the colder. Sack in his pocket said that one day we taking this over. Nodded my head, spent the block and looked over my shoulder. And you was there for me, but carefully placed. Truthful, I return the sender every shot, nigga, cause many men wish that pun black breath. Dale Curry, I could raise a 30, but it's not Steph. You ain't really got the chops, crank it up a notch, cooking with the top chef. I gotta watch myself. A beautiful life, a ugly cycle, I gotta stop myself. I'm bleeding, taking a beating. We come from from the Bible Belt. Then I can speak in telekinesis, telling God what I need. I fall on my knees, descend on my feet. I'm back on the road, descend and repent and repeat, descend and repent and repeat, descend and repent. I gotta.
You know when you read like a quite complicated book, and you've been reading like 2-3 pages, and then you get to the end of the pages, and you're like, hold on, I fucking didn't follow a single sentence of that. And you just have to go back and try and read it again and break it down sentence by sentence just to try and get it in your head. That's what that song felt like. It was so dense lyrically and sort of rhymically. That's not a word, but you know, just the pure skill level of the word folding, rhyme folding going on, syntax, the syllables, the alliteration, everything was so dense on that track. Plus, there was so much going on again with the combination of the sort of the street and the biblical meshing together that by the end of it, I was just like, I fucking can't take all of this in. There's way too much information coming into my brain all at once to try and decode as I listen to it for the first time. That's going to take time, that track. That's a job for Cole on Dissect, that one. 2 tracks to go. Fan-fucking-tastic record. I'm not surprised. It's taking some twists and turns in the second half. But yeah, that felt like, okay, you got into your PhD. You're not in the undergrad anymore. You're not even doing a master's. You're in the PhD level and everything's like, what the okay. I need to actually study this shit to understand what the hell just happened.
Who can I call when it's just me? Motherfucking flowers, someone set me free. Karma's got you good, karma's got you beat. It's okay, I don't care if it come from me. Who can I call?
Who can I call when it's just me? Motherfucking flowers, someone set me free. Karma's got you good, karma's got you beat. It's okay, I don't care if it come from me. Who can I call?
She come around, everybody calling her bitch. And she don't give a fuck, she like that shit. And when she pull up, everybody better dip. Goodbye like a long night kiss. Dubai on a long night trip. Up in the sky, the biggest lies when they say that you got nothing but time. The biggest crime is niggas I ain't cool with, lying by they true intent.
Baby, hop into this ride, you gotta play away. Karma on my side, karma waiting for me in Kuwait. Karma did the drive, we about to slide about $180. Karma fine as fuck, I'm about to take on a fuck that. Fuck that. Karma got me fucked up in the first place. Karma caramel, you know she bound to catch a court case. Karma ain't no caring, she don't care about a court day.
I send a rapper to the corner if he make me. Cushion Corinthians is karma on a page that reads karma could make me king or it could break me. Karma came to grab everything for taking and fuck a nigga up like Tay Keith. Me and Monte like French Montana, we stay scheming. So if karma coming back for what we done, then I believe it. But for now I'm on trying to find my purpose like I'm stuck in perpetuity. But high up in the sky, took a flight and fuck the stewardess. Fuck the bullshit.
If you ain't know, I've been through it. It's been an influx of fuck niggas influence in the hood that's in ruins. Karma came around, the whole crowd started booing.
This feels like the centerpiece of the record, man, lyrically. Damn. This tension between a past, a present, and a future of where he sits in his life, in who he's becoming, and who he's, the person he's stepping into being, but has always been, but without wanting to remove himself from who he's always been, from the past either. It's not about stepping away from it. It's just about stepping into all elements of who he is, this album. In a religious, in a spiritual, in a artistic, in just a true 3-dimensional, or even perhaps even 4-dimensional fashion. Still demonstrating tremendous artistry, still demonstrating tremendous lyricism. And if you just want to chuck all of that out the fucking window, just a load of bangers, one after another, basically, to nod your head to. 1 track to go. Album absolutely delivering at the highest level. Okay, just a bit of violin. Woo!
Look, and every time I think the mojo gone, here come the feeling I've been trying to find for oh so long. You can't hang it up now, bro, hold on.
First on the site, trying to cop the
No, please,
merchandise.
just a love letter to the
Could damn near
fans,
recite
man. That's
every
nice.
single verse I write. Or bought tickets to see me on the stage with the mic. And was down bad, scribbling my life in a pad. They say go get a real job, put down the mic, it's a fad. But nah, none. Look, was headstrong and so I kept on. Was fueled by the fact me falling behind, trying to scroll through my mind to find beats.
Whoosh.
All I needed was a tempo to latch onto till I could find an instrumental that matched. This back when producers wasn't sending me packs. I pussy. Look, from sporting it, even if it got thorns in it. Open my doors for you to explore for 4 minutes. Critics nitpick the decor, but as long as my core get it, then fuck it, easily. Daddy got best bars in the world.
He's got a little kid. Dude, I like that. Often these final tracks where they're like shouting everyone out feel the need to go 20 minutes or 12 minutes. But no, just a love letter to the fans, a little bit of the story, painted a good picture. And it makes you realise how long he's actually been doing this. I mean, shit, I was listening to him back in 2018 when we started, and that was over 7 years ago. And obviously he had plenty of time working his way up to getting, that was an album on Dreamville, I believe. So, you know, plenty of years before that as well. And he's not as young as he seems. I think he's in his 30s. Yeah, he's 34, so you know, he's no youngin'. Yeah, superb record. I'm not surprised because he's never delivered anything that isn't really, really excellent. But still, the combination of the artistry, the concepts that I really need to get stuck into further, they speak to me definitely. And just like I said, you strip everything back and it's a real fucking head nodder of a record, which it always is. It's just such a pleasure to listen to him rap. The skill level is astronomical, seemingly just getting better, at times showing restraint and pulling it back from what he can do in terms of getting it all out there and up into speed. And then on a track like Of Blue, is it called? Yeah, Of Blue. Right, that feels like I needed to take an exam on that track. Unbelievable depth. First track, or first listen, standouts for me, Glory, definitely. Community, definitely. Ended up, I think, really loving Wholeheartedly. I think that was the one. And then, yeah, the final run, fantastic. Really keen to know your thoughts, your favourite tracks. What really spoke to you? Was there any concepts that I missed or anything that you'd like to go deeper on in the comments? Please do let me know. If you've got this far, by the way, and you haven't subscribed, please do. We're in the new studio now, and I'm keen for your feedback while we're here. Like, I'm not an interior designer by any means. Obviously, the shit that used to be behind me wasn't real. This is real. So let me know. This may not stay there. That may change and be something else, but I'll probably keep shooting at that wall because it's got cool wallpaper on. If you have thoughts for it, an image, send me an AI image of what it should look like. Okay. Thank you very much. Just like JID said, you know, you guys have been supporting me for many, many years now, able to move into this place and have an actual real room that's not made out of glass and is not killing me to be in. And that's all thanks to you. So the ability to be able to do this on camera with you guys, whether it's the music, whether it's over on the other channel doing the TV and the movies and the anime and whatever else, is all down to you. So thank you so much. What a pleasure for this to be the first album reaction in the new place, in the new studio. And like always, I will see you on the next one, all right? Peace.